Hello there friends, and welcome back for another mod review. Today I have three great looking semis to review for you guys. This is to more or less add a little variety to your gameplay. A couple of these are pretty powerful indeed too. So we have this beautiful looking Kenworth over here. This is the Kenworth RHM K100 P.O.W version 1.0 semi. File size for that is 35 megabytes, and this thing just looks great. Next up, we have the Kenworth W900 Daycab semi, file size 36.62 megabytes, and this guy looks great as well. Really nice chrome, got some nice mud flaps on it and stuff. We'll take a look at that in a second. And lastly, we have the SX210 Heavy Cargo version 1.0 semi, file size being 14 megabytes, and this thing is a powerhouse. Has 3 axles on it as well. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to discuss a few things regarding these mods. We're going to go over the shop and check out some of the specs. Then we'll get them out on the road and test them on out. So let's get started. Okay, we'll start over here with the Kenworth RHM K100 P.O.W version 1.0 semi. Like I said, the file size is 35 megabytes. Let's take a look at this. What a great looking semi. Very nice. What a great job. Love that chrome. Love the rims. Great looking semi indeed. Let's come around to the front again. The power of this is 588 kilowatts and 800 horsepower, so it's very powerful. Price in the shop is $325,000 with a $200 a day maintenance fee. Max speed is 136 kilometers an hour, and this is by Rockhound Mods. There is 3 different engine sizes for this actually. You can go from 450 horsepower up to 610 horsepower up to 821. We'll take a look at that over at the shop momentarily because some of the stats are a little confusing there, but they're not far off. So let's jump on inside, start it up. Get like the levitating hat on Buddy's head. Okay. So we'll try out some lights. 2, 3 different light setups. We'll try the blinkers and the hazards. All work just fine. Try out the horn. He's got a funky horn on it. Sounds like a train actually. And we got some beacons as well. Pretty cool. Got some nice animation on the smokestacks there. That just looks great. Look, even chrome, get a chrome fifth wheel on it as well. Very nice. Let's look on inside the cab. Great looking interior. Speedometer seems to work just great. Very peppy little truck. Semi, I should say. Let's bring up the toolbar here as soon as I don't know if most of you are familiar with the Jake brake or not, but it's kind of like air compression that helps you slow down. If you set that pressing the 0 key on the keypad, that also turns on the inside cab light. I don't know why they have 2 functions for the same button, but listen to it. Just hit the O key to turn that off or on, whatever you prefer. So the cab looks great. We'll take a look at the other functions in a second. We do have some IC controls with the right shift button. Usually it's left. Let's hit this. We've got some pull down your sun visors. This here. Tilt the cab. Yeah, this looks great from the outside too. Check that out. Isn't that fantastic? Just looks great. That would be hard to sit in it while you're facing down at the ground like that, but we'll retract that, of course. Let's get that back up. We'll hit right shift again to get off of that, and looks like we have one for the windows, one for the doors. How about the signal lights? Can you see that from the inside? Indeed you can. And I think when you turn the lights on too, the dash actually lights up. Look at that. You can see all your different light settings there as well. Okay, so let's take an exterior view and we'll check out some more of them. Oh yeah, you have this third camera angle as well, and then you got this one in the front. Like, I don't understand this at all. I mean, you can get a really good view going this way, but the problem is once you get going, watch what happens. the camera kind of falls back behind the cab, so you can't really see anything. So not a big deal. You just don't have to use it, that's all. You got your left control for mirrors locked. I didn't notice that last time. Is that O or 0? I do believe that's O. Not too sure what's up with that one. Mirrors locked. Okay, exterior, we'll try keypad 5 as soon as I get a good view here. Get some fog lights. Keypad 6, we have some rear floodlights. Look great once you get all of them going. It'll probably look really good in the nighttime too. Okay, I do believe that's it. Oh yes, the X key. You can turn road train off and on. Watch on the bumper there and you'll see some flags on the bumper as well. So that's kind of neat. Get a road train going. Put them on and you can tell everybody to get out of your way. Take this for a little quick spin. Very peppy. Pretty powerful too. Okay. So we'll go over the shop here. It's going to be under Rockhound Mods right here. There it is there. It is as is with this horsepower. See, it says 450 and 450 here for horsepower, but it kind of changes. There's 600, but this is 610. Then you got an 800 horsepower, and it's all the way up to 821. Got a top speed of 136 kilometers. Not too bad at all. So yeah, it's a pretty nice semi. I love the look of it. It looks fantastic. So we will move on to the next one. Just jump on out. And we'll go with the Kenworth here. Now this one looks great. It's a little sluggish compared to the other ones, but it just looks fantastic. This is the Kenworth W900 Daycab Semi. The file size is 36.62 megabytes. The power is unlisted, unfortunately. The price in the shop is $44,330 with a $210 maintenance fee. $210 a day maintenance fee. Max speed of 83 kilometers an hour, and it is multicolor. But it looks fantastic with the chrome. Nice mud flaps on it. Okay, let's jump on inside and start this up. P.O.W, Nebraska. Okay, we'll try out some lights. Oh, they're bright. Yeah, not too big on the fog effect there, but some may like that. So you only got one light setting. Take a look up in the toolbar here. We got some fog lights with the keypad 8, trailer light with keypad 9. I'd imagine you need a trailer. Okay, yeah, they just flash back at it. And our horn. Signal lights work just fine. Our hazards are good to go. Looks like we have no beacons. So I do believe that's about it for that. Let's jump on inside the cab and we'll take a look. Beautiful looking interior. Look at that. Just fantastic. Nice and smooth. Mirrors work. Speedometer works. It's even digitized. Lovely. Very, very nice interior. Looks like we got some GPS happening over there. Not bad at all. So yeah, not a whole lot of extra features with this. This is kind of sluggish compared to the other ones, guys, but like I said, it's more or less to just add some variety to your gameplay. So that was the Kenworth W900 Daycab. So let's look at this beast over here. Now the other ones look a lot better than this, but this thing is a powerhouse, guys. Super, super powerful. Got triple axles in the back. Very, very nice. This is the SX210 Heavy Cargo version 1.0 Semi. The file size is 14 megabytes. The power is, get this, 1008 kilowatts and 1370 horsepower. Just a beast. Price in the shop is $375,000 as is, and a $570 a day maintenance fee. Max speed is 82 kilometers an hour. And it comes in with a couple of different setups. You can take it with the attacher or not. It has two different engine sizes, but it doesn't seem to affect the horsepower at all. You got your standard and your supercharge, and then you have your wheel set up from standard or wide, and then you can change your rim colors as well. So very, very nice looking. It's not as shiny as the other ones, but man, this thing is a beast. I got this in the wide tires. Let's jump on inside, start it up, try out the lights. Oh, I didn't notice that light on the ground last time. That might be a little glitch. Not a big deal. So you got two different light setups. There is no extra functions up in the top left in the toolbar there. See, the lights work just great. Hazards, there we go. Try out the horn. Typical horn. And we have no beacons. So let us take a look inside the cab. Yeah, see the door close? It's kind of neat, but one thing I don't like is how it just stays open, waiting for somebody to get inside. I wish you can close it from the outside, but you can't seem to do that. But I mean, that's not that bad. Let's jump on back inside. We'll check out inside the cab. Yeah, pretty flat looking, I must say. Not the greatest looking inside, but at least the mirrors work. Speedometer works somewhat, although you can't really read the gauges. Let's take this for a little spin. We'll come back and take the other one for a spin in a minute. This one is a little slippery. Oh look, I didn't notice the tires actually turn in the very back there. That's cool. Yeah, it's a little slippery, but man, is this thing ever powerful. Let's bring it on back and we'll take the other guy for a quick spin. I'm going to give them, be putting them through a horsepower test here shortly. I don't know how good that white Kenworth in the middle is going to do, but we will certainly try it out. And let's take him for a little spin. This one got the different camera angles as well. So you'll notice that the camera on this is a little bit different. I don't know what it is. It's kind of hard to put my finger on, but it's so beautiful. Like, it's just a beautiful looking semi, and it got that little shake to it. See that? But the one thing about this, it's not super powerful, and it takes a little while to get that speed built up, especially when you're carrying a load. But it really does look great. Okay, let's bring this back and we will start our horsepower test. Now, I don't know how these are going to fare. I did not try this part. I have taken them for a drive and stuff, but I didn't try to going up that big hill. And I'll show you the setup I have over here. As soon as I take you over to the shop, let's not forget to do that. So yeah, the white Kenworth is going to be under here, under Winston 9587. There it is there. Like I said, you can change the color of this. And then your last one's just going to be under trucks, right over at the end. Heavy cargo 375. A few things you can mess around with here, but yeah, here's what I was saying. It has two different engine sizes. Standard is 1370 horsepower, but when I hit it up to supercharge, it doesn't seem to move this at all, so I don't really get that. I don't know what the supercharge part, besides supercharging you an extra $20,000. Anyhow, let's go over and start our road test. See, this is going to be a real good horsepower challenge here, because I'm not going to give him a lot of room to get a lot of speed to get up here. And that is a pretty steep incline. We're talking about 40-45 degrees there. So let's jump on inside. This guy is souped with horsepower. I have 200,000 liters of weed aboard. So let's see how we fare here. The white Kenworth is not going to do well here. It barely made it up this hill with no trailer attached. But look at that. Dig in, buddy. Dig in. Let's get rid of the HUD there. So he is going to make it. That's pretty impressive how steep that is, and he's hauling 200,000 liters up it. Bring my HUD back up actually, because I'd like to see the speedometer. It's actually going up. And I'm just going to pull this guy to the side. So he fared quite nicely. Yeah. With 1370 horsepower, I'd expect them to be able to conquer that with no problems. Okay, so yeah, the Kenworth down here is blue instead of white over there, but it's the same idea. The 83 kilometer part isn't the bad part. It just takes him so long to hit that. Like, he's gonna bog out as soon as I hit this hill. There's no way he's making it up there. Come on, dig in. I have faith in you. Come on. You're still going. I'm gonna let it go. I want to see that speedometer is hovering around 4 kilometers an hour. Come on. It's doing it though. I really didn't think he'd be, I thought he'd just stop dead. That's not bad. I mean, look at that. Look at that steep incline there. Pretty close to 45 degrees. Oh, we're getting a little more speed here, guys. I actually did a lot better than I thought. I mean, there's not a whole lot of maps where you're going to deal with inclines like this. Like, look at that. I'm pretty impressed, actually, because I didn't think he'd make it up at all. Look at that. It is a beautiful looking semi. It looks great in the blue, too. It's not as metallic as the other ones, but it still looks pretty good. You got to consider, though, too, that's 200,000 liters of grain in there. So, not too shabby. Okay, let's see what 820 horsepower will do for us. This one should do fairly well. What a great looking semi, eh? That thing just looks fantastic. Look, no sweat. It's actually building speed. As soon as I say that, it starts going down a little bit, but let's not hit a tree. So not bad. So there you have it, guys. That was the Kenworth RHM K100 P.O.W version 1.0 semi, and the Kenworth W900 Daycab semi, and the SX210 Heavy Cargo version 1.0 semi. Additional information and links can be found down below. As always, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus, my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help and contribute to a smaller channel. It always really helps. So, until next time, take care, and we'll see you all in the next one.